On to Global FX Radio YouTube. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton, November the 6th, 2008. What a day. What a day. What a doggone day. I got to tell you, it's like I forget sometimes even what I'm telling you folks because, now that I'm doing two-a-days for you people, it's like sometimes my bias change. I mean, we were all over the place today. London, cutting rates by 150 basis points. Boy, if that isn't panic for you. And then, of course, cable, they collapsed it and then ripped it back 300 pips in your face. Something I pretty much predicted, but I'll tell you, how about those commodity currencies? How about that loonie? How about that 300 pip winner? For those of you that listen to me, I got to tell you, I got to stop giving out these free picks. Boy, that Canadian dollar, how about that Euro Canada? How about that loonie Canada? Loonie Canada down almost... I'm sorry, Loonie Yen. What am I saying? Loonie Canada, Andrew. No sleep. Loonie Yen. Down over 300. So dollar index, you're looking at right here. And again, I think we probably come up to this channel line right here. That means more dollar strength, probably in Asia. And I got to tell you, though, I'd be surprised to see continued dollar strength into a non-farm payroll number that's going to be terrible. I mean, yes, listen, London cut rates 150, Trichet kicking and screaming. The idiot's going to go down as the biggest nightmare that he raised rates back a couple months ago. That was just a disaster move, the nail in the coffin. But we all predicted that. Anyway, he only lowered by 50. And just an incredible day. And sterling dollar. The meltdown at 2 to 3 o'clock today. What was that? Anyway, non-farm payroll, let's take it. So again, dollar index I think goes higher, and then I think we go lower. Where we close, that's another story. Where we close, that's a whole other ballgame. But again, euro dollar, we saw the doji, bearish engulfing, bye-bye, never even an uptick in the euro dollar. Major channel line support, we said, right around that 126 level. Big spot. I got to tell you, I think we probably come down to here, and then we probably reverse, but there's a big spot, 126. So I think there's a chance euro dollar is going to have a continuation. We're rallying into the close, which is a good thing. And then you take out previous day lows, you see what happens when you get Momo like today. Forget it, once we took out that whole 127.90 level, to say bye-bye. Having a nice little rally now into the close, I'll tell you that. So, again, looking at this euro dollar to me, looks like there's going to be a continuation, but I could see a push lower, and then after the number comes out, maybe we push higher, then maybe retest, then maybe we drift up. I don't know. But, listen, at some point, the U.S. is going to have to print a lot of money. A lot of money. And that's why I love this baby to the downside. Because, again, Europe has the big problems themselves. Japan isn't as in worse shape. And, again, we notice how really nice bounce to the top of a trend. I think this dollar yen has potential. Back down to 95, maybe even tonight, 97.50. Huge spot in dollar yen. I'm sorry, change symbol. Huge spot, 97.50. Should that get taken out, I think we say bye-bye. Look at this. Every time bouncing off it, bouncing off it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's a huge spot. Look at that. Can you say bang? I sure can. You break this level here, or whatever I'm drawing. You know what I'm saying. We break this whole level, and it's over. We come down probably to 96.50, next support level. That's probably going to happen tonight in Asia. Easy. So dollar yen bias to the downside. Euro dollar bias to the downside. If that's the case, euro yen, we must love that to the short side, right? Sterling dollar, this happens to be looking like a gorgeous hammer. I mean, look at this gorgeous looking hammer here. So we're getting our bounce. I mean, the illiquidity in our market is just incredible. I mean, look at this. This all happened at 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 3 to 4, 5 o'clock now in the afternoon. I mean, where are our market makers? Who are these guys? It's ridiculous. But hey, if you're on the right side, you're cleaning up, making bank. Me, I chose to short the euro instead, and look at this thing. It's back to where I shorted. 127.20. Are you kidding? The power of euro sterling. Hey, listen, euro sterling rallied up to 81. I thought it was a good spot, too. You short that, losing money. Kicked ass again today, people. When are you folks going to try premium for 1 week for free? Ask the people in my room. This one guy, he turned 1,000 into 7,000 in 5 weeks. Not bad. Chin, baby. Love you, buddy. All right, so what are we looking at now? We're looking at Euro Sterling. So sterling on the alley. Well, wait a minute. Let's go. Ooh, sterling yen also having a nice. Euro sterling again. Look at this level. I mean, we're heading up to my spot. We just about hit it. Nice little reversal late in the day, I have to say. Maybe a little reversal. It's probably going to punch to 81.50. But this, to me, again, I understand that London has lower rates now for the first time in a long time, but still, give me a break. This is the most overvalued currency out there. Besides, well, all right, I know I said that yesterday. Sorry. So sterling dollar hourly chart. Oh, that's an hourly. Sorry, and that's a shooting star on the euro sterling. But let's look at the daily. Just going to give us an opportunity to get short. Daily, 155 is huge. That gives way. Say bye-bye. And right now, on the hourly, it's a terrible close. It looks like we're going to have a nice bounce. I think any bounce up to like filling in the gap, 157, another 100 pips maybe at the bounty. Easy. Why not? Why not? It made a move down 200 pips. Why can't it go back up 150, 200? I mean, this thing is psycho. So euro sterling again, hourly chart, coming real close up to this level, filling in this gap. I mean, just amazing. Daily chart is going to look pretty much the same. Again, this not farm payroll. Don't get sucked in. If it's I think it's going to be a horrible number, negative over 250,000. The dollar's going to basically sell off hard and then come back with a rip. So be very careful. I mean, this isn't a hanging man. Look at this hanging man. Double hanging man. I mean, have you ever seen something like this? My goodness. On a daily chart like that, I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. I've seen something like that, but, you know, in Forex like this on a daily, on euro sterling. Double hanging man. Lower high. I got to tell you, we don't take out 81.60. I think it's a great short. Stop yourself out right there. I think we come right back down. We close down this time. All right, euro yen. Let's do it, baby. And I think this Luna yen is a lot more opportunity in Luna yen also tonight. Aaron Burnett. Tonight. Look at the euro yen on the hourly. Looks like we're going to probably bounce again. But I think we bounce into a downtrend channel and we short the bounce. I would love a bounce up to 125. Love. Be a great spot. Maybe we drift higher up there into, you know, in Asia. But I love that spot 125. I think it is busted. I think we are rolling over. We broke this entire uptrend channel line we spoke about. Okay? This is now a dead freaking short. Stop in 126. But this baby is going down, doobie down, and we're probably going down to 122, if not more. When the stock market sliced off 1,000 points, this baby's got to play catch up of at least 120, 122 down here. Catch up. Sterling yen. I'm getting better. I got 1 minute left to go. Come on, if they would have a load. Oh, this sucks. Well, anyway, sterling yen again looking very similar to euro yen. Oh, there we go. Thank you. But again, hammer could get a bounce up on the hourly. Maybe something like this, actually. 154. Oof. To the 10 exponential. Some freaking bounce. I think a bounce more like to 153.50. It's probably more in order. Look at the daily chart, though, as we see. Sterling yen is busted. I think we go lower. Now, could we go lower and then hammer and come back? Sure. I mean, you see these big bounces we have in Europe, but I think we go lower first, and then we have some sort of rally, and then after the U.S. non-farm payroll, that's anyone's game. I will have a preview, so check for that on my YouTuber, Daily FX, Andrew Spanton. Global FX Radio YouTube, the only voice you'll ever need Forex that makes you money.